Allora, continuiamo le missioni del Menestrello, I guess. E fu così che sviene il mio telefono per l'emozione. Eh. Ai ai ai. È svenuto per l'emozione anche il telefono. Allora, sono tornato abbastanza presto, ma mi sono messo lì a mangiare qualcosa. Che è giusto. E niente. Eh, eravamo tornati con un cliffhanger. Nel senso che, a parte qua, Caterina, quanto quello di Caterina, sì. E adesso facciamo quello e poi quel pochettino che ci rimane facciamo... Purtroppo dobbiamo farci quella roba lì delle missioni. Un attimo. Tu non c'entri, tu non c'entri, tu sei... Aspetta. Sì, il resina primordiale. Era questo. So, andiamo a assumere. Andiamo... È che non mi ricordo dove devi andare, mi teletrasporto qua, che un po' in cielo. Poi attendiamo tra le 19 e le 22, I guess. E vediamo un po' cosa... Quando Nemo incontra idro, pyro, elettrocrio, si innesca un turbinino. No. Quando Nemo, sì, si innesca un turbinino. Estende il suo effetto in un'area maggiore. È praticamente la versione di Geo potenziato. No, non lo so. Allora facciamo le 18 e... non mi ricordo. È già 2 o 3 volte che dice ah siamo in ritardo. Sì, ma se la gente mi ferma e mi dice ah sei quel viaggiatore, sì. Voglio fare le 18 nome giuste giuste perché prima voglio capire come teletrasportare. Ah, spero messo domani. Spero che non ho sbagliato qualcosa. Ho sbagliato. Come ha fatto a essere domani? Aggiungi il gran bazar. Nilus sta svolgendo la missione accogliente melodia delle strade. Oh no, tipo. Quella che abbiamo sbloccato, I guess. Che cose qua che devo sempre sbloccarmi. Accogliente melodia delle strade. Tanto penso che non ti butta fuori. Questo. Per preparare le scorte per avventure tre palme mi recapate nel Gran Bazar. Quindi questa non si può completare perché devo fare. Spero solo che sia una cosa che... Proprio assumeo, E quando è così, lo so, non dovrei attivare quelle cose lì, però... Non dovrei usare le chiavi, però le chiavi te le danno un tot, ogni 2 giorni ti danno una chiave praticamente, quindi sembra un po' uno spreco non sbloccare quelle cose lì. Spero che sia una cosa del tipo, ah sì, vado un attimo a fare compra, poi, cosa sta succedendo? Terza guerra mondiale. No, che sia una cosa tipo la missione di Jin che poi è stata male, siamo riusciti a andare avanti con le missioni Perché Jin stava male. Una cosa del genere. Spero che sia una cosa del genere. Spero. Cioè, nel senso non voglio far star male nessuno, però. Capiamoci bene, voglio finire le missioni. E lui? Ops, ho sbagliato strada. Anyway. Te le immagini? Pare un mega raid di terza guerra mondiale. Ops, sono entrato nell'accademia. Queste cose però non succedono. Nei nostri playthrough non succede. Mamma mia che scema. Ho capito, ma non mi fai niente, cioè tu mi dici di andare a Gambasar, ma Gambasar non è l'accademia. Ho sbagliato, veniamo le scale. Se devo seguire la cosa, ma come sempre sono il solito punk che non guarda neanche le strade, finisce per... Ma no, l'ho seguita. Ok. Quasi le 11, non mi ammazza. Ti seguo, va bene. Adesso ti seguo un'altra volta. Che rottura di scala. Un po' di strano sto posto. Vabbè. Rina, studente, Anatin. Dei portrait del diagram, I guess. L'ho detto Anani. Ah, mi sa che l'ho detto Anakin, per quello che ho detto. Che abbiamo fatto? Ah, dobbiamo proprio entrare nell'accademia. Volevo dirlo per scherzare. Non bisogna proprio entrarci. Salve. In gamba. Ma è stupido sto GPS, no? Nel senso che penso che andavo nella direzione giusta. Abbiamo pure i sit. Vabbè. Guardate, un ragazzo che ci impiega 20 minuti a capire dove cavolo deve andare per continuare la missione della campagna. No, veramente non capisco un cacchio. Su me. Non capisco un cacchio. Ora ce l'ho fatta. E sono già stato fin troppe volte, direi, e non ci capisco ancora qual è. Vado a far schifo sta città. Per quello. Andiamo a trovare Nilo, I guess. Eccola. Perché è tipo un ostaggio, dai. In effetti non abbiamo più visto un po' di tempo.
Nilu, it's nice to see you again. Oh, hey there, traveler in Paimon. Are you here for some shopping too?
Shopping.
That's right. Although there were a few hiccups here and there, the Sub-Zerus festival turned out to be a grand success. And so, the theater wants to host a celebration event.
Yeah.
Do you two want to come? It'll be a really fun time.
Un evento celebrativo, hai detto?
It's something like a tradition of ours. Whenever we wrap an important performance, we'll get together and unwind.
Sembra giusto?
Rehearsals are exhausting. If you keep your nose to the grindstone, you're going to wipe yourself out sooner or later.
E lavora duramente senza mai prendersi una pausa porta esaurista.
Mr. Zubair, our manager, always says that celebrations aren't just for fun, but that they should also be occasions for reflection and review.
Tu sei su? Vediamo solo la chat meglio, ok, perfetto.
But no one remembers that once the celebration starts. It's not like he can't also have some fun himself.
Sembra giusto?
We've been to a lot of festivals during our adventures.
E tipo 40 di fila una
Will your
volta.
celebration also have lots of yummy food and drinks?
Eccola, attenzione. Ma insomma non è cose vegetariane.
Of course. We always do lots of eating,
Ah, no,
toasting,
no.
and gift
Era
exchanging.
il festivalato.
We try really hard to show our appreciation for everyone.
Allora, di nuovo brindisi avanti. Siamo passati dal vino allo champagne avanti. Più andiamo giù a Fontaine ci sono i francesi, quindi siamo a posto. Scusate se siete francesi e state guardando sto stream, ma mi immagino i fiumi di vino avanti.
Ah, so we'll need to bring a present.
Dimmi che volevi approfittarne, basta. Ci infilo te nel pacchetto regalo. Volevi approfittarne?
No way! Treat others how you want to be treated, right? Paimon already has a great gift in mind.
Ok.
But maybe you could lend Paimon some more of first?
Attenzione, vuole i nostri soldi.
It's fine. No need to stress, Paimon.
Vuole prendere i fiori, cosa vuole?
You can come, present or not. The gift exchange is just to make the celebration more entertaining.
Mm.
You two being there would be the best gift of all. It'll also be a good time to introduce you to the rest of the theater.
Il regalo migliore che potete farmi è la vostra presenza. E poi sarà un'ottima occasione per presentarvi ai miei colleghi. Da quando abbiamo incontrato l'ultima volta nel suo sogno sono accadute molte altre cose.
Is something up?
Peccato che Dun Yarzad non possa essere qui.
Yeah, but for now, it's more important for her to rest and recover.
Mm.
I tried to visit her, but I got turned away at the door. The people there wouldn't listen to a single word I said.
Oh.
All I could do was to leave a letter encouraging her to get some rest and keep her spirits up.
Mm.
She'll be better soon. And then we can celebrate together at the theater.
Si vede che sono amiche.
It's all thanks to you and Nilu that we managed to save Dunyarzad.
Anche lei ci ha aiutato molto. Non volevo che avesse... Anche lei ci...
You're way too modest. Just now, I actually felt really self-conscious when Paimon talked about us in the same breath.
Dire il vero mi sono sentita a disagio quando Pam ha parlato di noi due come se fossimo allo stesso livello.
Compared to you, I really didn't do much at all.
Se non era per lei continuavo a ripetere lo stesso sogno over and over, quindi... Oddio, quella parte di Sumera è stata un po' straziante, cioè era divertente ma straziante. Meno male che era Nievo, che era facile, non ci hanno messo altre 2 ore in più.
Anyway, all that aside, are you thinking about coming to our event? Paimon thinks it'll be a great time! What do you think, Traveler?
Va bene, mi sembra divertente.
Alright, then let's head to the theater.
Andiamo a teatro e poi... devo fare una cosa prima. Boh, guarda, avanti, cosa sto facendo?
I completely forgot about this pile of stuff.
Quindi?
Whoa, did you buy all of this, Nilu? Just one box. The rest were given to me. I really don't know how it came to this much.
Famose, guess. Però quella di lui che canta l'opera non mi regalano tutte queste robe.
That's way too many freebies. Many vendors give out samples for free, but Paimon's never seen this much.
Io mi hanno detto che è un personaggio strano di acqua, ma abbastanza forte.
All I know is that whenever I start chatting with people, my hands would get more and more full until I can't hold everything anymore. This seems to happen every time.
Sei mona al contrario, no?
I was planning on making a few trips to bring everything back before continuing on with my shopping, but I don't think I'll have the time.
Shopping?
So this isn't even all of it?
I guess ti aiutiamo.
Are you sure?
Sono contento.
Of course! Carrying stuff is a piece of cake for him, right, Traveler?
Professionisti, sì.
I'm so sorry to trouble you like this. I meant to invite you to our celebration, but now you're helping me instead.
I guess I'm gonna do it.
Well, let's hurry up and grab the last few things, so we can get back to the theater.
Mi sa che dobbiamo finire la missione come... Non ce la farò mai fare. Vediamo. Ci sono più capitoli, c'è da spararsi in testa. Gli articoli di Nick. Yeah. Thought so. Thought so. Vabbè, non è che sia così brutta poi la missione di Nick, mi sembra abbastanza carina e pacifica. Quindi va bene.
Oh, well if it isn't Nilu.
Greetings, Mr. Jute. Do you still have any food that's ready to go?
Of course I do. I've heard that Zubair Theater is hosting a celebration event, so I've reserved some food for you in advance.
Ma pure la missione della Raiden, I guess.
Although,
Solo un
it looks like
pochino
you're gonna need
diverso.
2 more portions.
Please allow me to introduce them. This is the Traveler, a very experienced adventurer.
Mhm.
And this is Paimon, his super reliable guide and helper.
Super reliable.
No. Paimon is... hold on. She got it completely right. Look, Traveler! She introduced Paimon correctly!
Sta? È presentato così come sei, pa.
Don't underestimate Nilu. She always remembers every last little detail about everyone, even if it sounds completely trivial. She's also very brave. Just a little while ago, she saved my precious spices from the jaws of a sumpter beast.
My god.
Don't think anything of it. I just help out when I can because everyone else takes such good care of me. Anyway, sorry to get off topic. We're in a bit of a hurry. Mr. Jute, did you say you didn't reserve enough food?
I was joking. Anyone who runs a business knows to keep some extra stock. After all, orders get changed all the time.
Vedete quelle cose che scadono il giorno dopo.
Oh,
Woo!
that reminds me. It seems that these friends of yours aren't from here. Have they ever tried any delicious tachin?
Sembra familiare, sì, ma non mi ricordo. L'ho già sentito. Di che si tratta? Non mi ricordo.
Oh, what a fantastic idea! Mr. Jute, did you bake a batch recently? Tachin is a mixture of rice and meat that's baked into a cake-like shape. Mr. Jute adds special spices into his.
Sembra buono.
Its aroma is just so wonderfully delicious. If you ever see kids crowding all around Mr. Jute's place, you know he's baking up a storm.
Come personaggio... Nico è strano perché non la vediamo mai. I guess ci sta come...
But is it really just for the kids?
Però appunto la vedi
Don't you
solo una
often follow
volta
them
e
in
si
too?
ricorda di tutto. È stranissimo come dice Giusto.
I just can't help myself.
Piace giocare con i bambini, I guess.
We're two peas in a pod. Who doesn't enjoy some good food?
Ah, mangio con i bambini. Pensavo che gli piaceva giocare con i bambini.
Wait here. I'll bring some over.
Yeah. Insieme vi godete Tanchin? Meno male che eravamo di fare.
Whoa, what a dish! It's sweet and sour and full of deliciousness! Paimon can't eat it fast enough!
Il tipico di Paimon, I guess.
No matter how many times I eat it, it's still so delicious.
Tipo la pizza.
I wouldn't have offered it as a treat if I wasn't confident in the taste. I baked a lot just now, and it's all packaged and ready for you to take back to the theater.
Yeah.
You made so much. Is it really okay to take them all?
E noi ovviamente facciamo una bestia da
It
solo.
was nothing. Making 1 serving or 100 servings is all the same to me. If anything, I should be thanking you for helping me clear my inventory.
Almeno pagarti, guess.
Don't worry about it. What kind of person would I be if I made you pay for a treat?
Porca miseria, tutta sta roba.
Make sure you got everything.
Pazzo. È tutto per gli sponsor, lo sappiamo tutti. Non sto scherzando.
Feel free to come back anytime.
Ok. Una missione tranquilla, ci sta.
I'm starting to understand how you got so many things. Yeah, everyone has their own way with words, and it's really hard to say no. Let's go to the next store.
Vabbè.
Nilu, good timing. I have the textiles you ordered.
Mm.
If you took any longer, the sumpter beasts might have gobbled them up.
Mhm.
You and your jokes. Sumpter beasts won't eat those kinds of things, Mr. Offsheen.
Mr. Afshi.
Jude said that some sumpter beasts ate his spices. Were they yours?
Oh, yeah, really sorry about that. Nilu, if it weren't for you, I would have lost half of my profits that month.
Salvatrice, I guess. Altro che
Trying to
l'accademia.
pull anything out of a sumpter beast's mouth is like playing a game of tug-of-war.
Cercare di tirare fuori qualcosa dalla bocca di una bestia da sonno è come giocare a tirare.
So they really do eat anything, huh?
Almeno lavorano dopo aver mangiato. L'unica cosa che Palma ha in comune con le bestie da sonno. Almeno lavorano dopo aver mangiato. Fanno tutte e due schifo come battute, vabbè.
What's that supposed to mean?
Come now. You know, sumpter beasts sometimes eat not because they're hungry, but because they like gnawing on things.
Mhm.
The textiles you ordered are highly durable and woven from the finest thread. So
Okay.
even if a sumpter beast got snacky, it'd still have to chomp on it for a full day.
You've tested this before?
No, it's
But
Mac.
of course! How else could I be so trustworthy? Well, that one time was an accident.
Ah, ok.
I wouldn't dare experiment with such a precious product.
True. It does sound like some good fabric.
Ho ho! Have I piqued your interest? If you want to buy some, now's a good time. Buy 2 bolts and get 20% off.
Ooh, that's a pretty good discount. What do you think, traveler?
Sta provando a
Thanks,
venderti
Mr. Offsheet.
qualcosa.
You can't use that kind of tactic on her. Look, you've already sucked her in.
Eh,
Tactic? So you mean everything he just said to Paimon was a lie?
yeah, yes.
I wouldn't go that far. It's just that Mr. Offsheen is really good at spinning stories. A word from him, and you'll find yourself buying things you don't actually need. Mr. Zubair gave me a huge lecture the last time I bought too many things.
I venditori non dovrebbero usare tattiche.
Come on, don't look at me like that. All she got was a talking to from Zubair, while I was nearly fed head first to the sumpter beasts. My philosophy is that stories give value to merchandise. That's why my business started with such a boom.
Fanno tutti così ormai.
Our Nilu here is an extraordinarily good listener. Back then, she believed anything I said. After a while, I began to feel guilty selling things to her because of how happy she looked. Though she enjoyed the stories and I the Mora, I knew she didn't need to buy that much.
È proprio il contrario di Mona. Esatto, il contrario.
Anyway, since then, I've come to realize 2 things. One, that stories should just be a means instead of an end. And 2, that there's more to business than just selling goods.
It's all about the mo.
It's okay. We're all friends now. There's no need to dig up the past.
Quanto avrà speso $1 milione?
That reminds me. Some of the goods from my latest shipment aren't in the best condition. They're fine for general use, but my customers have high standards, and I don't have the time or resources to find new buyers right now. Nilu, why don't you take them?
Huh? No, I can't do that.
No.
Just think of it as a favor for me, alright? The theater can use them for props and whatnot. It costs me more to store or ship, so I'm just losing money every day continuing to hold on to them.
Even so, let me buy them at market value.
Raga.
Nah, these goods are hard movers. Besides, if I let you pay, wouldn't it mean that I'm just using stories to sell my goods again? Just take them. If you really feel that bad about it, give me some theater tickets later. Oh, yeah, you should also take some while you're at it. Adventurers are always in need of materials, right?
Guarda.
Wow, even we get a share of this?
Wow.
Hurry and take it. Just looking at it all is giving me a headache. Thanks for the huge favor.
Mica. Così nella realtà.
There's still one more store. Are you alright holding on to that much stuff?
Ah,
Paimon, why don't you lend a hand? He must be tired.
mm.
If Paimon were to refuse, would you then think less of Paimon than even a sumpter beast?
E niente. Aiutiamo la fanciulla che ha bisogno, I guess.
About time, Nilu. Farhad here was snooping around your props.
Venditore di giocattoli.
Please, I was only looking at them to get a better idea of what your new show may be about.
Una facchina. Così muscoloso.
Wouldn't
Caso di
spoiling
cappello.
yourself just ruin all the fun?
Che faccio?
Yeah, please wait for our official performance.
These two look familiar. I think I've seen them before.
Flashback della guerra di Vietnam in progress.
Weren't they at the Sub-Zerus festival?
Yeah, and they're coming to today's celebration too.
Oh, the more folks the merrier. I was actually just talking to Farhad about also stopping by tonight.
Mica?
Oh yes, please do.
Yes.
I'm sure Miss Raykar and Miss Nadja would also love to have a chat with the two of you.
Mi ricorda. Viva me! Viva me! Sono certo che anche la signora la signorina Naya farebbe piacere fare una chiacchierata.
We even prepared a small gift. Let me show it to you. Ta-da! It's a flower wreath.
Santa. Grande di fiori qua.
I really think we should wear some of these to give the event a more celebratory feel.
Wow, it's beautiful. Did you make it?
Wow.
Farhad did
What?
most of the work. What a surprise, huh? He actually knows a lot about crafts.
Oh my god. Che voce. Ci sta.
That is pretty surprising.
Amazing.
Hey, why can't I have a little side hobby? I worked really hard on that.
Ci sta.
I know. I watched you make it. I wasn't making fun of you.
Sembrano grandi amici, ma pronti a prendersi in giro a
All
vicenda.
right. Why don't you also try some on? We've got some wreaths in your size.
Wow.
It fits perfectly.
Mi dà l'idea che questo gioco in alcune parti come questa ha più senso con Lumin. Comunque, non stiamo neanche tanto male.
They're so pretty. Is there one that Paimon can wear?
Ah.
Unfortunately, we already gave out all the child-sized ones. I wasn't expecting the theater to invite such a fascinating guest.
Fascinating.
Fascinating. Huh. That sounds kind of weird, but Paimon will let it slide.
Oh, you all sure got a lot of stuff there. Let me help you carry some. I'm a porter by trade, so this is what I'm best at.
Ah, vabbè. Così muscoloso non me l'aspettavo.
That'd be great. Please and thank you.
Cioè, nel senso che la base è che, come dicevo prima, mi aspettavo un po' più grande. Cioè, di solito I facchini li vedi nei film, tutti i dracirini. Invece qua abbiamo un mister porto 200 kg alla volta. Non hai intenzione di dare una mano? Dopo tutto quel cibo e quei materiali gratuiti?
But we have a pro now!
My God.
Thanks for the help, Mr. Farhad. But let me make one thing clear first. Don't try to ask about what's in the new show.
Non provarci. E non io in Sinca.
Otherwise, I may not be able to hold back Mr. Zubair this time.
You're so obvious that even Nilu saw right through you.
Shut it.
Sure, dude.
Fine. It's not like I want to get on his bad side either. Including Hushang's things, though. We'll each need to carry a box if we want to move everything in one trip. Even my strength has its limits.
Bravo. Paimon c'è rimasta.
Paimon looks like she doesn't want to, so I'll carry a little extra. Although I may not appear super strong at first glance, I actually do a lot of strength training on the regular.
Veramente, se mi margo lei.
Strength and balance are both really important for a dancer.
Ah, sì, vabbè.
No, let Paimon. Paimon will help carry things.
Brava Paimon.
Traveler's right, Paimon shouldn't freeload.
Ah. Grande Paimon. Aiuto!
Paimon can't fly anymore.
Aiuto!
Are you okay, Paimon? Paimon's good to keep going. But Paimon now understands when people say there's no such thing as a free lunch.
Aiuto, pure Paimon. Ecco perché non voleva portarli. Immagino lo stream di qualcun altro.
So much
Oh!
stuff.
No.
Oh, looking forward to the event later.
Thank you, Mr. Farhad.
Mm.
Thank you, Sumpter Man.
Oh, ma adesso. Oh, grazie Paimon, I guess.
Paimon's definitely going to eat it all back later.
All right, I'll leave you all to it.
Cuomo da solo, ma che maleducazione. Grazie Farad, anyway. Si vede che abbiamo bisogno di un po' di sumero nella life. Sì, ti vedi i facchini che fanno bodybuilding, tirare su tipo 10 o 20 10 o 20 valigie con un dito solo, niente. Abbiamo scoperto come uscire dalla crisi. Abbiamo bisogno di più facchini come loro. Ai. See ya.
Good thing we had Mr. Farhad with us, or else that would have taken way longer.
Sono tutti così amichevoli o perché sei tu? Perché mi dà l'idea che sei tu, sei... Assomiglia molto alla situazione con l'altra che dico che tutti fanno i tranquilli e bravi solo perché lei è famosa, eccetera.
Of course! Because everyone's working here together.
Se lo dici tu, ci credo.
We're all like neighbors, so we're always helping each other out. It's easy to forget that everyone's running a business.
Mm.
With this many freebies being thrown at you, you probably don't need to work. I felt so guilty at first, like I always owed someone something. I was always thinking of ways to repay others.
Non succedeva anche... No, l'altra c'era sempre con le interviste.
Later on, I realized that it's actually like what Mr. Afshin said. By taking the freebies, I was helping everyone out and saving them money.
Sevemone.
When you order the wrong item, or make too much of something, sometimes the best way to maximize the value of those goods is to give them away. That's why there's no need to stress over the freebies. All of us repay others by helping them when they need it.
E noi ne paghiamo altri aiutami.
Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense. This has become our norm, and no one keeps track of the back and forth anymore.
Ok.
So really, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Alright, I have to bring all this to Mr. Zubair and do a little bit of prep.
Prep.
Feel free to hang out here for a bit. It'd be nice if you could also get to know some other people at the theater.
Deve una mano in qualcos'altro?
Nope. Mr. Zubair's really on top of everything.
Ci sta.
You two are our guests. So please, just relax and look forward to the celebration.
È forte dirlo.
Wow!
Wow.
The atmosphere here is so nice!
Ingegnere degli
Let's take a
oggetti.
break and immerse ourselves in this warmth.
Domanda del secolo. Ora. Ce lo fa fuori. C'era le Tam. Wow, l'atmosfera è così tranquilla. Ti giri. Ok, è arrivato il momento di rivoluzionare accademia. Bombe nucleari di distanza. Prendiamo un attimo di pausa. L'atmosfera è così bella. Salta in aria, Menestrello arriva, comincia a fare il caos dappertutto. Finalmente. Cioè, la missione di Nilu.
Everyone is here.
La missione di Nilu mi sarebbe piaciuta finire perché non è brutta. Mi piace tanto, è carinissima. Però voglio prima finire qua.
How did everything go? Any luck with your missions?
Let's report back one by one. I'll start first.
First.
We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha terminal. In addition, the props required are also ready.
Le Tam è un altro personaggio che mi piacerebbe poi sbloccare.
I'll go
Mi
next.
sta
The
simpatico.
Traveler and I went to Party's DI. The situation was a bit complicated, but we found Tainari. Unfortunately, he was wounded during a fight.
Deia è il personaggio più simpatico che c'è per me personalmente in Sumero. Mi piace che è come fosse il Toma di Sumero, cioè sembra che non c'entra quasi niente, però alla fin fine è molto utile. Mi piacciono quei personaggi, come ho detto in passato, che sono leggermente diversi. E poi simpatici. Dovrei pagarmi con un sorriso.
Who is behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer?
Il Menestrello.
After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor has left Sumeru by boat. He has something urgent to attend to back in Snezhnaya.
Sarebbe bello rivedere questi qui a Fontaine, ma credo che non li rivedremo.
So, we've successfully removed the doctor from the picture. Also, Tainari's already resting, so he'll be okay.
Good.
Good.
Oh, Tainari also asked us to tell you this message. Trust your own senses and experiences.
All right. I'll remember that.
Huh.
Everything also went smoothly on my side. The Eremites should have arrived at their destination by now.
Right now.
To avoid alerting the quarry, they will stay there for now.
I can't believe you actually got so many Eremites into Sumeru City.
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team, as well as their bold strategy.
It appears to have been very effective. I'm glad to hear it. Well, is that everything? Okay, this meeting is adjourned.
Mhm.
Huh? Wait, you mean that's it?
Well, what else is there to discuss?
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement? You know, to fire us up now?
Personally, I'd rather we all go home and get some rest.
I'll hate them. You. Ugh.
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate that I'm here to strategize and not to lead.
Lui fa strategia e non conduce.
so you should find someone more suitable to do that.
Ci vuole il leader, quindi dov'è il leader, scusa?
But I thought all of you academia big shots were great speakers.
Di solito non parlano tanto dei...
Then I should remind you that I'm the scribe.
I know that. So what?
A scribe is responsible for recording meetings, not speaking.
Fine, whatever. Well, Cyno doesn't seem to be much of a talker either. I guess that leaves it to my employer.
Il mio datore di lavoro.
Employer?
Employee.
Yep, the Traveler hired me.
Mi ha chiesto un sorriso come parla, lo dovevo proprio dirlo.
That's right. So come on, boss. What do you have to say for the team?
I guess.
Yeah, say something to boost morale.
Fatemi pensare, anche noi non siamo molto bravi a pensare. Però se Deia ci incoraggia, presumo che si può fare qualcosa.
Huh? What are you all doing here?
C'è Nilo.
Oh, it's Nilu!
Esatto, quello che pensavo proprio. Andava un secondo e poi... Ah, che sta succedendo?
Hey everyone. I'm not disturbing you, am I?
Not at all. I was actually just about to go find you.
Judging from the group and all your serious faces, you were discussing something important, weren't you?
Sì. Il tra virgolette datore di lavoro sta facendo una cosa importante.
But you also look like you're up to no good. Seems pretty interesting.
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like to join us?
Huh? Join you?
Can you?
You mean you also want to discuss something important with me?
Yes, something very important. Nilu, are there any breaks in your performance schedule in the upcoming days?
Huh? Wait, you're seriously inviting me?
Ayatan dice Nilo che programma legge. Nilo all'inizio era scioccato.
I can't believe my ears. You are truly the bravest and most passionate people of Sumeru, well, that I've ever met. Oh, right. The Traveler and Paimon are not from Sumeru, but you are awesome as well.
Awesome.
That's right. I must admit that I'm a little scared. But I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali. If I can somehow use my abilities to help you, then count me in.
Queste cose ci conviene in mezzo alla piazza a parlare.
Remember, believe in yourself.
Bravi.
Okay. I'll get my friends at the Grand Bazaar to help us tomorrow.
Just remember not to say too much. Be discreet.
Yep, you got it.
All the preparations are done. Now, can we finally conclude this meeting?
Andiamo a salvare una divinità.
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
È difficile credere a tutto quello che è accaduto finora. Le nostre azioni porteranno delle modifiche a molte cose domani.
Yep, it's a grand plan and we're all super awesome.
Quindi... Scusatevi tutti quanti.
Well said. A good night's rest before an operation can be the difference between success and failure.
Mi dà l'idea che Deia è cioè, mi dà l'idea che Deia è diventata la nuova Yakuza. Nel senso che...
Thankfully, I've had my place to myself recently. It's been nice and quiet.
Ah, perché non c'è cosa.
Huh?
Oh, nothing.
Alright, let's all go home and get a good night's sleep so we can be up early tomorrow.
Va bene.
Okay, So I guess that means it's time to say goodnight now.
Mm.
Yep! Good night, everyone!
La strada della vittoria. Mi dà l'idea che non sarà così. Prendi fino a mezzogiorno, alle 8 e mezzogiorno dopo. Ok. Vediamo se sarà veramente così facile o no. Già le 2 del mattino, mizzica, non ci riposiamo un cacchio. 7:59. Ah, c'è Faro. E ci ha sentito chiacchierare. Sì, quella lì che ha fatto previsto il futuro che abbiamo chiesto. Così io per scemenza gli ho chiesto, ma Love per Ether? E quello ha detto, c'è troppa gente, com'è possibile? Avrò sicuramente sbagliato. E poi mi dice, no, non hai sbagliato. Mi dà l'idea che Deia si è aggiunta alla lista o qualcosa. Ah, yes. Ah, il giorno successivo. Ah. Quello non lo capisco quando fa così, perché sono tipo le 8 quindi ci prendiamo un giorno di... Cioè dice domani, però sono le 2 di mattina, quindi... Vabbè, ha senso. Ok, ha senso, scusate. Non io che sono fuso. No, perché non me ne rendo conto, perché qui loro dicono a domani, e sono le 2, sì, sono io che sono fuso. E già, cioè, già oggi, cioè, nel senso, magari, no, perché qua forse sono arrivato a mezzanotte, qua mi ha dato quell'idea lì strana. Cosa? Il mio? Salveremo su me.
Today's the Academia's Neogarbaha Day. We can finally put our plan into action.
Mi dà l'idea
Oh,
che però
Hitham
non
should
andrà
be
così
waiting for
bene.
us. Let's go to the Academia and find him.
Mi dà l'idea che non sarà così facile. Nel senso che mi dà l'idea che qualcuno metterà le bastoni delle ruote, così succederà un altro capitolo, come succede sempre, è sempre successo, sempre, sempre. Poi fai il capitolo, sembra che salverà il mondo con chissà che cosa. Ne aggiunge poi un altro perché sbagli e poi finalmente ci riesci. Vediamo se sarà poi così, ma ho i miei dubbi. L'Item è qua. L'Item.
Hello, you two. Sleep well?
E poi?
Not really. Paimon got too nervous thinking about today and didn't fall asleep until the sun was almost up. What about you all, Hatham?
L'Item?
Naturally, I slept just fine. After all, a good rest should be considered part of the plan, since energy is an important resource.
You just want to show off how calm you are.
It's crucial to dissipate any tension before we execute our plan.
The only thing you're doing is being annoying.
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again?
Prosiguez.
Our target is Grand Sage Azar's office. Everyone in the Academia knows that's where the Grand Sage's console is. Only they can operate it.
Ok.
Many restricted commands and operations are executed via that console. I'm sure that console has a way to free Lesser Lord Kusanali.
You know, Paimon's been thinking, what kind of technology could let the sages imprison even a god?
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. In the Sanctuary of Suristhana, there's a device of Greater Lord Rukadevata's that she once used to isolate herself while meditating. 500 years ago, the Grand Sage at the time modified the device so that it can no longer be controlled from the inside. They were effectively trapping one god with the power of another.
Mizzica.
So, how are we gonna get to the Grand Sage's office?
Don't forget, today is Nagarbaha Day, arguably the most important day to the Academia. The sages and core Academia personnel are busy loading the latest batch of research developments and legal decrees into knowledge capsules so that they can be entered into the Akasha. All the Darshan's researchers have their noses to the grindstone. and the Academia's grounds are flowing with all sorts of people. It's the perfect time for an infiltration.
Ma non c'è un'anima viva.
When the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process, that's our cue to access the console and free the Dendro Archon.
Quando il grande saggio lascerà l'ufficio, noi dobbiamo agire.
Well, yes. That's just the visible side of our plan, after all. If precedence holds, the Academia should have already started preparing for Nyagarbha Day.
Everyone should be in position. All that's left is for us to lead the charge.
Let's go.
Let's go. C'è già un po' paura.
So are we just gonna walk in through the front door, or?
Bella domanda.
Yes. Were you expecting a stealthier approach?
Pensavo anch'io.
Paimon can't think of a good comeback. Alright, it's all on Alhaitham if things go south.
Paimon è adorabile ogni tanto. Ha fatto una faccia quando l'ha detto. Allora, io ho i capelli biondi, ma non sono Peter. È Magga. Quindi andiamo fuori con Comi e diciamo, cosa c'entra? Io sono... sacerdotessa di Watatsumi Island.
Scribe?
Beh.
Please, wait. Are you Scribe Alhaitham?
That's me. Is something the matter? I'm in a hurry.
No. I was just surprised to see you here. I had heard that the sages were looking for you not long ago, but I didn't know what for. And, also, please don't bring outside guests into the Academia.
Un brutto presentimento.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion? Your groundless inference shames the Haravatat Darshan.
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I earned 3rd place at the last Inter-Darshan debate. Don't look down on me.
My God.
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater aptitude for critical thinking. Look, based on what you already know, the purpose of my return and the reason they're here should be obvious.
Is that so?
Meno male che non sa parlare.
Wait a moment. Let me think. Don't tell me the answer. The sages search for you. A blonde-haired traveler. Outside guests.
What?
So, from the start, the sages weren't looking for you, but this traveler? And you were gone from the Academia for so long because...
Because...
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student in Haravatat. I surmise you've arrived at the correct conclusion.
As I expected. Please, forgive me. I wasn't thinking clearly just now. Thank you for getting me back on track.
It's nothing. We'll be on our way then.
All right.
Mi sono preso un infarto
Thank you for your
anch'io.
contributions to the Academia, Scribe.
Ho preso un infarto. Meno male che non stava parlando. Non riuscivo a parlare.
What the heck just happened now? What did he just guess?
I'm afraid I don't know either.
You have no idea?
Mm-hmm. He convinced himself of whatever truth he came up with. That is the so-called pride of a scholar. If someone questions their academic facility, they will instantly feign understanding to keep up appearances. Nowadays, the Academia is rampant with this type of scholar. Their obvious farces of intellect only serve to highlight themselves as fools.
Mi ha chiamato stupido, praticamente.
Wow. So there are special ways to deal with smart people. We don't even need to make up our own excuses.
We shouldn't waste any more time. It would be problematic if we missed our window of opportunity. Let's go.
Let's go. So che Lightham è uno dei migliori personaggi dentro perché puoi fare un main DPS dentro ed è assurdo perché se c'è la combo giusta pacchi di dietro. Non ci sono tanti main DPS dentro. Lui però è il più forte. Ok, ho 20 minuti, non so se in 20 minuti riusciamo a farlo. Al massimo mi metto in pausa, esco dal gioco e riprendiamo domani. Ah già, però devo fare anche quella stupidaggine. Ma fandoggio mi sono dimenticato.
Is this the Academia's library?
Enorme. E mi sono dimenticato un pezzo, che devo farmi la cosa lì dei...
Indeed.
Ma
Known
che
as
se
the
ne frega,
House of
mancano
Data, it
15
is quite
giorni.
possibly the most extensive special collections library in Teyvat.
There are a lot of students going through here. Is it really okay just to waltz right in?
The Academia marches to a fast beat, especially since it's Nagarbaha Day. They're all occupied with their own matters.
Quindi non ne frega un cacchio
Just act
praticamente.
natural. Now, hurry along.
Io? Perché non posso uscire, vero? No. Nasconditi e aspetta l'occasione giusta. Wow. No, comunque è bello sto boss. Ci sta?
What's this platform for?
It's a lift that Academia personnel use to access higher floors.
Are we gonna take it then? The Grand Sage's office is up there somewhere.
No, not right now. We can't guarantee that we won't run into the Grand Sage. Let's step back and observe for now.
Sì, deve leggere un libro, I guess.
You
Ah,
think
stavo
the Grand
pensando.
Sage will exit from there? And after he does, we'd sneak past him? Oh, Paimon thinks that's really dangerous.
Who knows? However, if we can confirm Azar's current location, our operation will be much safer if we...
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind you.
What?
What's Grand Sage Azar doing here?
Hmm.
Do not tell me you believed the Academia would not grow suspicious of you after such a prolonged absence, Scribe.
Scribe.
An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts, so I came to personally welcome you.
Grand Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much about me. I'm truly flattered.
I'm sure, but compared to you, I am far more interested in these two unexpected guests. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
Hmm.
It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. I do apologize for my lack of decorum.
Non è troppo tardi, per favore. Parliamo. Parliamo.
Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some perfunctory excuse. You clearly understand the situation at hand and have no... The foot traffic here
Scusate.
renders this place unsuitable for discussion. Please, follow me to my office.
Sembra una missione che ho già fatto. C'è sì il nostro. Light Tank. Io lo chiamo Light Tank, che me...
This place is crawling with guards. There's no way out for us.
All right then, Traveler. What did you wish to discuss with me? Today is Niagarbaha Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend to. There is little time for idle chit-chat before I detain you all.
Non ci si può fidare di fatto. Di fatto erano dei secondi fini. Non ci si può fidare di fatto.
You seem to know quite a bit about our endeavors. If that is so, then you should be praising our great work rather than using your trivial misgivings in a futile attempt to sway me.
Trivial?
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me?
Un'ognosi?
Worthless. Those are all completely worthless. benefits, divine power. These materialistic words do nothing but debase our great work.
Quindi?
Creating a god. Yes, we are using human wisdom to create a god.
Ah, lui è quello pazzo, ma lo sapevo già.
If humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall create a god to reveal them. This is the pinnacle of human wisdom.
Sembra un po' la situazione di UE, però non ci sono gli dei, cioè l'hanno intrappolato.
We shall regain a god's guidance at long last. No longer will we flounder in the interminable void of consciousness and knowledge.
Knowledge.
Even Ermin's soul will be freed from its plight. For our nation of scholars, this is the ultimate aspiration. No cost is too great to realize it.
Hai detto che l'apice della sapienza umana, però ai fin dei conti stai affidando a un dio.
You will never understand the rapture of having a god be born within your very hands. With your degree of knowledge, you cannot even comprehend such an emotion.
La sua eccellenza minore cusanale. Non è che il Sumero non avesse già una divinità. E sua eccellenza minore cusanale. Non è che il Sumero non avesse già una sua. Cos'è? Sono due frasi? Non è che il Sumero non avesse già una sua. E sua eccellenza minore.
Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's. Lesser Lord Kusanali. What can she even do? Care for the people? Fend off sandstorms? Fabricate silly fairy tales? These are but child's play for the academia. Does that make us equal to the gods?
My God.
We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukadevata. Though I may have personally not seen it, our forefathers bore witness to true wisdom.
Ma se metti te la saggezza. Vabbè.
The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all ask, is that truly what true wisdom is supposed to look like?
Sì, essere una brava persona è veramente saggio. Esatto.
With that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated in the sanctuary of Suristhana, so our academy will not become embroiled in turmoil.
What a pathetic justification! Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful should be able to call themselves gods?
Non so cosa dire o fare, l'arroganza degli studiosi.
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous individuals. Not only are they acting against the academia, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray. Looks like there really was merit in my assignment.
Cosa sta provando a...
Oh, Hatham? Are you talking about us?
Anyway, I've brought them to the academia as ordered, but it took some time and trouble.
Può darsi che sta provando a... non so.
Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation report you had requested.
Beh.
It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler, an array of information about him ready for your perusal.
Che è quello lì che abbiamo dato, no?
Oh, Hatham! So you're still on the academia side!
Ma dovrebbe essere... non ci ha estratto le cose, adesso le dà loro, adesso...
We finally started to trust you!
Dovrebbe entrare in testa, giusto? E poi c'è le cose di... no? Non mi ricordo.
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. I would expect nothing less than an immaculate report from the scribe.
Però...
As it is Niagarbaha Day, I'll enter the information on you into the Akasha. Surely you know what that means.
We'll be monitored, just like Sino.
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%. Furthermore, your data will be updated in real time whenever new information presents itself. To put it into words you can understand, Wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. This is Sumeru's greatest penalty for dishonest persons.
Quando parli di persone di Nostro, per caso includi anche il generale Mamata?
Are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility begets an equally great suspicion?
Il nuovo concetto per cui grande responsabilità girano altrettanto grande diffidenza.
In any case, you are Sumeru's most concerning external variable. Locking you down will greatly decrease the chance of any undesirable outcomes coming to pass.
You're despicable!
My God.
Despicable? Perhaps from your perspective, but I suppose you had mentally prepared yourselves for this, no?
Cosa intendi?
Your ploy was to sacrifice the traveler here, was it not?
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time. Why are you doubting me at this juncture?
Vedi, mi dà l'idea che ha l'etame con noi.
Must I delineate your entire plan? Very well, I will spell things out. First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the traveler at Caravan Ribat. However, you immediately departed for the desert and escaped surveillance range. Judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamatra in the desert. Am I correct?
Maybe Paimon shouldn't have mentioned Sino just now.
The Academia had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. You were also in the company of the Traveler, a close associate of Lesser Lord Kusanali and General Mahamatra Sino, who had defected from the Academia.
Disertato.
With their instigation, what was the probability that you would betray the Academia? Rationally speaking, 50%? 70%? What do you think?
Regardless, that's only a guess. The facts are that I've brought the Traveler right before you, and I gave you my report.
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. To think that despite status as an outlander, the Traveler is still willing to sacrifice for the sake of your plan. If I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord Kusanali and ruin our great work. Sneak into the Academia on Nia Garbaha Day, using Alhaitham's status as the scribe, for there is a good chance that an opportunity to save the Lesser Lord will arise. Should your intentions be discovered, Alhaitham will turn traitor and sacrifice the Traveler, thus proving his innocence. He can then stay inside the Academia and continue searching for a way to proceed forward. As for Sino, according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to the Academia and confront me in person. I suppose this is also a part of your plan?
Questo era di andare a dormire. Questo parla troppo.
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say, no? Even if you impugn me, it would have little effect on you all.
E se mettessi in dubbio la mia onestà, avrebbe uno scarso effetto su di voi.
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the Academia's regular operations and the development of Sumeru's future academic systems. However, under the current circumstances, even that is trivial compared to what we stand to gain from our great work.
You said that I betrayed the Academia, but you, Azar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
So flight has turned to fight at long last. Guards!
Guards! Uccidiamoli tutti. Cosa ha preso quella roba lì della
What do we
pazzia?
have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
Beh.
He has gone completely insane.
Lo mise.
Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nyagarbha Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent.
Già svedi cosa avevo già da non succedere. Però voglio andare a dormire. Sembra il suo piano. Sembra che però ha funzionato quello che dovevamo fare. Vediamo cosa succede. Beh. Non credo che guardi riescano a sentirci qua.
Yeah. Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon's acting just now? Great, huh?
Meraviglioso.
Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too.
Mi sembra. Per un momento possiamo
The
rilassarci.
trick Grand Sages are. Alhaitham sure knows how to cook up a plan. What
Cazzo.
are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up.
E passiamo a ciò che è messo.
Right. Paimon thinks it went something like this.
Vediamo.
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation, which is to send the Traveler to the confinement room.
What? Why do we want to get him locked up on purpose?
He's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to their successful implementation of their plan. They are very aware of the risk he poses to them. Once the Traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control. And with their guard down, the next phase of our plan will have a much higher chance of success.
I can already see the pompous looks on their faces.
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth it.
That isn't the only reason, of course. He has a more important task once he's in confinement. According to the Academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the Akasha ever since she was captured by the Doctor. That way, they can't pry any more information from her. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Suristhana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness. We need to do that in advance.
So our job is to wake up Nahida! Okay, totally worth getting thrown in jail for.
The confinement room is inside the Academia, close to the sanctuary of Suristhana. It's a completely enclosed space, and you won't be receiving any visitors. I'll work with Ramon's scholars to make some modifications to your Akasha terminal. Once you're in, get as close as you can to Lesser Lord Kusanali and try to connect to her consciousness. However, as for whether she'll actually wake up, that will depend on our luck.
Oh, no wonder you've been wearing your Akasha terminal today. It's the one that Alhaitham modified. Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless?
La mancanza di prudenza è un segno di arroganza. Pensano che la caccia sia completamente sotto il loro controllo. La prima cosa troviamo il punto della stanza dove il segnale è più forte. Poi cerchiamo una idea.
Sounds easy enough. We can finally talk with Nahida after all this time. Let's do it. There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like... the faster it blinks, the better the signal.
I guess. Ah, ma è un dominio, non posso neanche andare. Ah. Che è già mezzanotte, cacchio.
Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything?
Debole ma ricevosi.
Please work.
Vabbè, continuiamo, I guess. 2 secondi. Lo spazio della conoscenza, questo. Sto dicendo la star. Aida. Aida non si muove da aver isolato la sua coscienza. Devo trovare un modo per svegliare. Un muro però. Sotto di barriera. Questo è ciò che stanno usando per isolarla.
Nahida!
Oh.
Hey, Nahida!
Ma non funzionare. Comunque se c'è sua eccellenza maggiore bellissimo, cioè. Altro che la raid. Porca miseria.
When did it first start?
Oh.
Oh, right. It started from the moment I was born.
Un po' si è svegliato.
I want to become a worthy Archon. So I've kept studying. Kept listening to my people and their hearts. Kept looking for a way to save Irminsul. So I can catch up. Catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
È troppo brava sta ragazza.
But I'm stuck in the sanctuary of Sarasthana. The sages are creating a god to replace me. And I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this boundless darkness.
Nahida!
C'è proprio niente che io posso fare. È proprio qui di fronte a me. Non posso rendermi così. L'ho già abbandonata la prima volta che passo un minore. Non posso farlo di nuovo. Bella foto.
Nahida!
Ah, c'è una cosa di anemi.
It's so quiet here. Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever actually listened to my own inner voice.
La mia voce interiore.
Do Archons have them? Should Archons have them? Have I been doing the right thing?
Courage.
Am I really not needed? How do I really feel about all of this? It's so quiet here.
Non mi piace stare da solo.
Since you're the god of wisdom,
Oh, cosa?
you've known the answers to all these questions since the very beginning, haven't you?
Who are you? Whose voice is that? It sounds familiar.
Cosa? Ok.
You're right, though.
Non ci credo.
I won't ignore my own voice anymore.
Oh. Sembra che stiamo facendo qualcosa. è svegliata, yes.
Nahida?
Ah,
Did you wake me up? Thank you. Why are
thank
you
you.
here?
We're here to rescue you. Are you alright?
Mizzica, stiamo parlando, non ci credo.
I'm fine. It's just... when I think of everything that's happened to me, I feel really angry now.
Mhm.
You should have been angry ages ago.
Mhm. Non ci credo che stiamo parlando, cioè non senti mai parlare.
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything?
Naida è sveglia.
That's wonderful news! Great! We weren't locked up for nothing! When you went to wake up Nahida, Paimon was listening for any sounds outside. You were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done with their Nyagarbaha day
Credo che
stuff?
abbiamo finito di insegnare tutte le capsule della conoscenza.
So that means our next act is Nilu's performance!
Mhm. Vabbè, stiamo ancora un po' svegli, che non pensavo che era così lunga sta roba. Ma posso togliere, posso uscire anche se uso Nilu? Perché useremo Nilu? Ma cosa succede? Poi ci fa vedere un cazzo. Che cacchio.
Nilu, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk for them.
I'm sure, and I'm going. You know that I don't like to pass up any opportunity to dance, and this one is especially important.
Brava Nilu.
All right. You seem to have a lot of trust in them, so I won't say more on the subject.
Anche lui direttore del teatro.
But if anything happens, the few of us here may not be able to help you.
Don't worry. They've been through worse. Everything's going to be fine.
All right. You know, if you really do get arrested, we'll do everything we can to get you back. Be careful.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
Adesso gli servono i suoi soldi. E abbiamo un Nilu, non ci credo. Però non puoi fare niente. Esatto. Cioè, puoi passeggiare eccetera, ma... vabbè. Quanto durerà ancora sta roba? Se no lascio il computer acceso tutta la notte. Lo faccio. No, perché non voglio uscire dalla missione. Non so. Vai all'accademia. Non ci credo che abbiamo un Nilu, ci sta. Che dovrebbe essere uno dei personaggi più power, Nilu. Comunque per andare all'accademia mi sa che dovevo andare di qua. E usare le scale. Quello me lo ricordo. Che bello avere Nilu qua. Non vedo l'ora di sbloccarla veramente.
Nilu, how's it going? Nervous?
Nervous?
Definitely more than usual. But it's because I'm worried I won't dance well enough.
It's okay. Just focus on your performance. We'll take care of everything else.
Pure gli amichetti. Vai davanti.
You sure know how to talk. Taking all the credit, even though we came here together to help out.
Well, thank you both. I'll have to treat you to a meal after all this ends.
Ooh, that sounds great. Ha! How can we say no to that?
All right, let's get back to business. Nilu, we'll be here to keep people from going to the academia so they don't interrupt your performance.
Nice.
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia's been conducting a weird experiment, and some of their test subjects escaped. It's really dangerous there, so stay away.
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better? Oh well, I guess it does sound like something the
I miei
academia
occhi saranno già blu.
I think it sounds great.
C'è
I'm counting on you guys.
degli ottimi amici, Nilu.
Don't worry, it'll be a piece of cake.
Vai all'accademia.
Hey, Nilu! Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Our bait people away with Yalda Candy's plan is working beautifully.
C'è di quel cavaliere dei fiori. È simpatico.
Do you want some candy? We have more than we can give out.
Vihar, thank you so much for doing all of this. And even dressed up as the Knight of Flowers, no less.
What?
I'll pass on the candy, though. I cut back on sweets in the period leading up to a performance, and I'm about to start one.
You have a point. The stage is cleared and everything's ready, so you can start your
Così
performance
mi
at
tolgo
any
la
time.
webcam e smetto di parlare. Va bene? Quindi ci sentiamo poi. Magari anche domani o alla prossima.
Yeah, thanks to you. I'm really grateful. All right, time to hit the stage.
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran by. Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage? Yep. It's great that everything seems to be going well. Come to think of it, when did Alhaitham replace the knowledge capsule that was about to be entered into the Akasha? Oh, so that's when he did it! Paimon was too nervous to notice. Speaking of, didn't Alhaitham also yoink the divine knowledge capsule from that mercenary leader in Port Ormos when everyone else was distracted? It's a time-tested trick of his. Why are we complimenting him? Yeah, he's smart and all, but he still makes Paimon's blood boil. Let's review our plan for this stage again. It's not like we have anything else to do right now anyway, and it'll help us feel more confident. Paimon remembers that Nilu's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forcefully sealed, the core figures of the Academia and their guards have started to wear their Akasha terminals again.
Allora facciamo così perché è veramente tardi. Finisco questo in qua, c'ho il computer acceso. Tanto non penso che succede qualcosa che se ne frega. Vabbè. Alla prossima. Ciao ragazzi. Ciao. Scusatemi ma è tardi. Metto solo di nuovo la webcam. Ciao.